Welcome to the MetLife Adjuster Experience. Take a moment to look around. This is a typical house with a 712 pitch and the insureds have reported hail damage. Assume that you have reviewed the policy already and that you have a peer adjuster with you for the inspection. When you are ready to introduce yourself to the customer and start the inspection, teleport to the front door. When you knock on the front door, Henrietta homeowner will answer. You will observe the interaction between the insured and the adjuster and point to indicate if you like or dislike the adjuster's statements and actions. Watch Henrietta homeowner's reactions during the interaction too.
Hi Henrietta. I'm your MetLife adjuster.
It's best to address the homeowner by their last name. Instead of referring to her as Henrietta, it is better to address her as Miss Homeowner.
Here is my badge.
Like this adjuster did, you should show your badge when you meet the homeowner. Also provide a business card, so they have your information if they have questions or concerns later. Hand the badge and business card to the customer.
I am here to inspect your roof.
In addition to the roof, the adjuster is also inspecting the exterior of the home and any outbuildings. It's important that the homeowners know about the other items too.
You have damage due to the recent storm and your policy provides for roof replacement.
The adjuster needs to complete the inspection before telling the homeowner the results.
I'll call you later and let you know what I find during my inspection.
It's important to explain to the homeowners that you will knock on their door again when the inspection is completed. It's not acceptable to complete an inspection and call the homeowners later. Knock on the front door again to hear the improved customer interaction.
Good day, Miss Homeowner. I'm your adjuster from MetLife.
Hand the badge and business card to the customer.
I'm going to inspect the exterior of your home and roof to determine if there is any damage caused by the recent storm. Once completed, we can discuss my findings and next steps. Do you have any questions or areas of concern before I get started?
I don't have any questions right now, but there was a lot of hail and it was really loud. Can you make sure to look at everything? You can just knock on the door when you are done.
This concludes the customer interaction. Tap the next button to move to inspecting the collateral damage. Adjusters typically walk around the house looking for collateral damage before getting on the roof. Use the teleport feature to navigate around the house. If you see damage, use the virtual reality assistant as a camera to snap pictures of the damage. Snap pictures using the left index trigger. When you believe you have found all items, press submit on the virtual assistant. Good job. Here are some items you could have also found. Point to the roof button to continue. When you are doing an inspection, you need to do a test square on every directional slope. A test square has already been marked on the back slope. Point to the first area that you'd like to inspect up close. The granules are impacted. Lift the shingle to feel if there is damage to the mat. Is this hail damage? This is hail damage. The granules are impacted and there is damage to the mat and the damage goes through to the back of the shingle. Next time you are on a roof, feel the damage. Hail damage feels like a bruise on an apple. Point to the next area that you'd like to inspect up close. Looks like some granule loss here. Is the mat or underside damaged? Lift the shingle to see if the damage goes all the way through. Is this hail damage? This is not hail damage. Mechanical damage can sometimes look like hail but does not result in mat or underside damage like hail does. Mechanical damage can be a result of foot traffic, tool marks or toe boards to name a few. Point to the next area that you'd like to inspect up close. Lift the shingle to see if the damage goes all the way through. Is this hail damage? You would be correct if you identified this as hail damage. While you will need to check the mat for bruising, the damage is consistent with granular loss from hail impact. You should also note that hail causes random damage with no discernible pattern. Point to the next area that you'd like to inspect up close. Lift the shingle to see if the damage goes all the way through. Is this hail damage? This is not hail damage. This is blistering. The telltale trait of blisters is that the mat is visible on the face of the shingle. If this fracture were a result of hail, the damage would penetrate the shingle and you would not see remnants of the mat, like you see here. Point to the next area that you'd like to inspect up close. Lift the shingle to see if the damage goes all the way through. Is this hail damage? Lichen can sometimes be misidentified as hail damage. This damage is a result of lichen, which is a type of algae or fungus which holds moisture and can speed up normal wear and tear. You sometimes find this in shaded areas or where trees overhang the roof. Point to the next area that you'd like to inspect up close. Lift the shingle to see if the damage goes all the way through. Is this hail damage? This is not hail damage. This is a close-up of damage from deterioration. In this case, the organic materials used in this shingle caused premature aging. Deterioration is a natural progression of shingles, but some other causes of premature deterioration can be poor ventilation, improper installation, and inferior materials. When you have inspected each potential hit in the square, your result may look something like this. The circles reflect the area of actual hail damage. Based on your inspection and extent of hail damage identified, this slope warrants replacement. During your inspection, you would continue this process on each directional slope. Think about what else you will need for your estimate. While you are on the roof, remember to look for soft metal and other collateral damage. You will want to look at the vents, chimney flashing and any other metal flashing. Back at the ladder, you will check the drip edge, the number of layers, presence of ice and water shield, and the type of underlayment. A valley is a good place to look for valley metal and the underlayment. Lift a shingle to see the underlayment. How many layers of shingles are on this roof? Is there an ice and water shield on this roof? There was no ice and water shield. When you reviewed the policy, you noted it is endorsed for code coverage, so while they currently do not have ice and water shield, if they are in an area that now requires it, you would need to add that to your estimate. Is there a drip edge or gutter apron on this roof? Point to the house icon to explain your findings to the customer. Your inspection shows that a roof replacement is warranted. You will knock on the door and explain your findings to Henrietta homeowner. Use your finger to indicate if you like or dislike the adjuster's statements and actions.
Hi Miss Homeowner, you have hail damage and I will estimate replacing the roof.
You should explain the findings of your inspection to include collateral damage. This statement could be improved by commenting on damage noted to the siding, fence, and any other collateral damage found during the inspection.
I will write an estimate to replace your entire roof, siding and fence damage. Once I complete my estimate, I will call you to review it and send you a check shortly afterwards.
This explanation could be made stronger by including more details about what the policy covers and when payment will be issued. For example, the homeowner likely wants reassurance that the estimate will include the replacement cost necessary to complete the repairs. You should also explain how their policy works regarding their payment, any subsequent payments, and how the deductible is applied.
Thank you and have a great rest of the day.
Before leaving, ask the homeowner about what questions or concerns they may have and make sure they have your contact information if questions come up later. Knock on the front door again to hear the improved customer interaction.
Hi, Miss Homeowner. I have completed my inspection and will be writing to replace your roof due to hail damage along with the damages observed to your siding, fence and other items noted during my inspection. Once I complete the estimate, I will provide you with a copy along with our settlement letter. The estimate will provide a detailed description of all the repairs and associated costs. Our initial payment will be for the actual cash value of the repairs less your policy deductible as outlined in your policy. Once the repairs are completed, you will be entitled to the recoverable depreciation up to the actual cost of the like, kind and quality of the related repairs. Please provide a copy of our estimate to your contractor, and if there are any questions or concerns, give me a call before beginning repairs. Do you have any questions about my inspection or the process?
Thank you for your help today. Once I have a chance to review, I will give you a call if I have any questions.
This concludes your MetLife Adjuster experience. Please remove the headset.